I'm in Orlando and today I'm going to be showing you things that you can do that doesn't involve going to the theme parks. Hi everyone and welcome to my channel. My name is Charlene and this is my little YouTube channel where I talk mainly about books but also with a little bit of travel and lifestyle as well. And in today's video I'm going to be showing you things that you can do in Orlando that don't involve the parks. Me and my husband are here on our holidays and we usually do the parks religiously when we come, but we've decided not to this time. So we thought we'd show you some ideas of things that you can do that don't involve the theme parks here in Orlando. Everyone, I hope you're doing well and that you've had a good week. Welcome back to another video. As I briefly said in my little intros, me and my hubby are on holiday here in Orlando. We've been to Orlando quite a few times, but we decided to come and have a slightly different holiday this time. So just to briefly let you know our history with Florida, my husband Adam has been coming for years and years and years with his family since he was a kid, and I've been coming basically since we were together. So we've been coming for absolutely years. We even got married here in Florida. And because we've been here so many times, we've done the parks to death. We absolutely love Disney and Universal so much, but we decided this time, because we're only here for a week and because we've done the parks so much and because the park tickets are so expensive at the moment, we decided to come and do things slightly differently and to try and have a different type of holiday really. So this time we've done things totally differently, and the first thing that we've done totally differently is that we've actually hired a car this time to get around. So I don't know, you can see him walking around there, but yeah, we decided this time we're not going to the park, so we're not going to be spending all day every day in the parks, and we want to have a little look around and see what's in our area and to go to all the places that we haven't been before. And when you're Ubering around, it's great and everything, but if you see something on your way to somewhere, you can't really just ask to stop by. So we decided to hire a car, which I will show you the car in a minute. I'm very impressed with it. Today is our first full day. We got here yesterday, we picked up the car from the airport, and we are absolutely loving our lives so much. This has given us like already so much freedom. So the first thing that we are doing, which is no theme parks in Florida, is that we've actually decided to spend our first day having a little cruise around. And the first place that we've come to, of course, is Barnes & Noble. And I can't tell you how excited I am. It's just there. And I can't believe that I'm seeing it in person. I just feel so excited. I will be filming a separate video on another day of doing a bit of a Barnes & Noble haul. Today we're just popping in, so I'll show you a little bit of it, but I will link the video below if I've done it by now of us going to Barnes & Noble completely separately. So that's our first thing on our agenda, so let's pop in. One for all the Swifties here. Look at this cool section that I found, Summerween. I absolutely love that. So we're starting by going upstairs because it's absolutely enormous in here, but they have got a coffee shop and they've got a music section and they even got loos and tables and chairs and things like that. So we've got absolutely plenty of time to spend in here. I'm so excited. So So the first thing we found in Barnes and Noble is like slightly different than a lot of UK bookstores because they have so many more different things. So you've got like obviously books and stuff, but there's also like lots of music, and there's a coffee shop, and we found these really cool A24 books. We're both like really big film nerds and we love A24, especially like stuff like Midsummer, and it's got all of these books which are like the scripts and like all of the art and everything from the film. So stuff like that is really cool. Maybe something to bear in mind for our list to bring home. I'm not sure yet. We've only just got here and I'm already like overwhelmed by how much I want to buy and take home, but just stuff like this like I would never see in the UK. So yeah, I just thought I'd show you that. I don't know who these guys are, but they're all playing doctors. They're really cool. Like, what is this? I have no idea. No idea. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, I found Totoro's. This is the coolest place everywhere. It's got like a Studio Ghibli section. It's also got loads of like anime stuff, and there's also a K-pop section, so that's amazing for me. I'm just having like the geekiest day of my dreams, basically. If you play Hello Kitty Island Adventure, I think that's what it's called, I can't remember the complete title, but one of the quests in it was to find these eggs everywhere. So as soon as I saw this, I was like, oh my god, I found an egg. But these guys were the bane of my life playing that game. I'm a recent convert to romantasy. I'm usually like thriller, dark academia, stuff like that, but at the moment I've been reading the Powerless series, and now I'm a complete convert to romantasy, and I found a romantasy section and I just basically want everything. We've come here with hand luggage, which I forgot to say as well, so I think we're going to have to bring a suitcase to bring home so I can fill it with books. I've just come across a table that's the Barnes and Noble exclusives, and we've managed to pick up a couple of these online from the UK, but we found the table of them and they're all so stunning. They're all like hardbacks, collectible Barnes and Noble special editions, and they're all so beautiful. Like, look at all of these, and they're all got beautiful edges and everything, and there's so many different collectible things here, and it's very, very exciting. Oh my gosh, look at this. This is a Barnes & Noble exclusive hardback Wicked, and these types of things, like honestly, to get these in the UK are either impossible or super, super expensive. Like you buy them from like someone selling them on eBay or something. So like to come across this whole table of the Barnes & Noble special editions is absolutely amazing. I didn't think I was going to buy much today, but I don't know, we'll see. So as you saw, Barnes & Noble was incredibly successful in that there were loads of really, really good books in there. But I got in there and we'd been in there for a really good long time, having a good walk around, and we spoke to the staff and everything, and they gave us their recommendations. And I just got so overwhelmed because there was so much that I wanted in there. I started to lose my head a little bit. So I decided I'm going to come away, have a little think about it, a little bit more about what books I actually want, because we're planning to go back again another day. So for today, I've come away empty-handed. But now we're on to our second stop of the day, and we've come to Winter Park. I keep getting Winter Park and Winter Garden mixed up. We've come to Winter Park and the East End Market, and one of the main reasons for coming here is that they have a location for Gideon's Bakehouse. So for those of you that don't know, Gideon's Bakehouse is an insanely amazing cookie place, and they have a place in Disney Springs. But in Disney Springs there is literally an out of the door queue. You queue up outside, and it's completely common for you to queue for half an hour to an hour, whereas this location is usually, or for what I've seen from other people's videos, I've never been here before, but it's literally just a walk up. So we're looking forward to having a good look around this area, but also to getting a Gideon's cookie without having a massive queue. So fingers crossed next time you see us we'll have a Gideon's cookie in hand. Okay, so we've just been into the market and that was super successful. It's really cute in there. It's much smaller than I'd imagined it to be, but we got so many good things from it. So first of all, we got the goods. We got two Gideon's cookies. One of them is a peanut butter crunch and the other is a cookies and cream, which I will show you when we try them, but it's absolutely roasting in the car right now. So we're going to take them back to the hotel so that they don't melt. But more pressingly, another thing I bought was, I've always seen these people get these Japanese waffles. So I got one myself from a place called Wafu, and it's so cute. It's like a little fish-shaped waffle. It's absolutely boiling. And you can choose your filling, and of course I chose Nutella. So this is going to be the first thing that I'm going to try. So let me just bite in. It's really hot, so bear with me. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's really warm. The Nutella is melted. It tastes like, the waffle is like a vanilla-y, soft, pancakey, waffly, and it's got loads of melted Nutella in it. Oh my god, this might be one of the best things I've ever eaten, actually. Highly recommend this if you're coming here. Next up is the mall at Millenia, so we're going to do a bit of shopping. The weather's looking a bit like, right now it's really nice, but I'm not sure if it's going to start chucking it down soon. I think we're due some rain, so we thought we'd dive inside to look at the malls. I've never been to this mall before. Adam's been to this mall a few times before, so I'm really looking forward to seeing what's inside. At the very least, I know there's a cheesecake factory, so I'm excited. So yes, this is our next stop, the mall at Millenia. So we're here at Mall of Millenia, and something that I forgot to say in my intro this morning was that this is by no means a definitive guide to what to do in Orlando. This is just our experience of things that you can do in Orlando without doing the parks. So if you're looking for some tips and suggestions, then stay with us because I think this is going to help you. We just finished at the Mall of Millenia, and just to let you know what it was like in there. I obviously couldn't say too much in there because it was quite busy, but also it was super loud. The music they have on there was really loud. So just to explain the differences, because there's a few different malls in Florida, the Mall at Millenia is the one with all of the very high-end fancy shops. So that's why we didn't spend too long there, but it's definitely a really good break in the day. If you are looking for something to do maybe when the weather's not so great, when it's raining, or if you just need to grab a bit of aircon or something, then it's a great place to duck into. But unless you're looking for some really expensive things, or you like looking around your Chanel's and YSL's and things like that, then you're not going to be spending too much money there. But like I said, it is really nice. It's a nice building. It's got some nice shops, nice restaurants and things like that to have a look around. Just for me, it's not really the type of thing that I spend money on. I have bought something. I bought a t-shirt from Urban Outfitters, but other than that, there's lots of very high-end shops. So we didn't spend too long in there, but I'm glad that I've seen it and had a look around. It's a very beautiful mall. But onwards to our next stop now. And so our next stop today, believe it or not, something that was on our to-do list today is coming to Target, and not just any Target. We're at Super Target, which was unintentional, but we're here, and that's because part of the things that we wanted to do on holiday was to go grocery shopping in Target, see all of the good stuff that's there, but also we really wanted to pick up some of the Ryan Trahan Joyride sweets. So we're here, we've made it to Target, Super Target no less, to pick up some Joyride and to see what American snacks there are for us to have. Let's go. This is devastating news. We've come in looking for some tooth whitening strips and they're all gone. I mean, I think, no, these are all toothpaste. We were looking for the Crest 3D tooth whitening strips, but they're all gone, so we might have to pop into a Walmart or a different shop at some other point and try and find some. Guys, since when have croc bags been a thing? I've just seen these in Target and my mind is blown. Like, they're the bulkiest, hardest things ever, but they're croc bags. I didn't know that was a thing. One of the more random things about me is that I absolutely love wrestling, specifically WWE, and my favourite wrestler is Cody Rhodes, and I just found a bunch of Cody Rhodes figurines, so I'm going to try and escape out the shop without buying them. I would say that this is a random thing that we've seen in Target, Wicked cereal, but there's so many random things here in Target. Like, it's absolutely crazy. Like, one minute you're looking at food, the next you're looking at basketballs, the next aisle is Halloween decorations, then you're looking at Wicked cereals. It's just, I think really you could get absolutely anything in the world here at Target. We found the Joyride. So we're just back from Target, and I just thought I'd let you know how much that was, because in case you're interested in going to the supermarkets. So you saw the kind of things we bought. We bought some water, shampoo and conditioner, some bagels, 2 packs of sweets, a pack of melatonin, and maybe just 1 or 2 other bits and bobs. And it came to $81.25, which is £60.49. And just to let you know as well that the self-checkout till that we used was card only, which I know a lot of them are. We were just stupid enough not to check first. So we couldn't use our cash, so we had to use our card. So just beware of that. But we loved having a look around Target. Like I said, there's like a million different things in there. You can go down one aisle and it'd be bread, and then the next it's like basketballs, and then the next it's Halloween decorations. Like, you can get everything in there. But I do think it's quite pricey. When we got here yesterday, we popped to Walmart just to get a couple of necessities for the room, and we spent $38. So there's quite a difference, I think, in prices there. But I wanted to just pop on because I did say earlier that when I bought my Gideon's cookie that I would show you what it was like. So Adam has started tucking into his Oreo one already, and I've got the peanut butter crunch. So this is what it looks like. They're absolutely enormous. They're almost like burger size. And it's from Gideon's, obviously. And you can see on the top as well, there's lots and lots of nuts. It's got, I hope you can see that, it's got little bits of salt as well. I'm very excited to try this. I have tried this in the past, but I haven't had it for literally years. So I just wanted to show you what it was like. I've just torn into it, and it smells so strongly of peanut butter. Oh my god. Oh. It is so good. It's like quite a chunky cookie. It's quite thick, and it's got peanut butter inside. I think they're just the right amount of chewy and firm, because you know some of them are like really, really gooey. Some of them are really crispy. It's not like that at all. It's like the perfect cookie. And it's got I think it has also, as well as peanut butter, it's got chunks of nuts, but I think it also has some kind of like I'm not sure if these are white chocolate chips, but it has like a chocolatey kind of creamy texture, and it's just the nicest thing. Like, I don't think I should eat too much of it though, because I obviously had that waffle earlier on as well. And so I've been putting away the calories today, but we have done 8,000 steps so far. To recap what we've done so far today, gosh, where did we start? So we went to Barnes & Noble, then we went to the market at Winter Park, then we went to the mall at Millenia, then we went to Target. We're back to the room now debating what to do because it's nearly 5 o'clock in the evening and we were going to pop to the pool, but the weather says that it might rain. So if you see another clip of us at the pool, then that is what we're doing. And if not, then I will see you tomorrow and show you what we're doing. I think for this evening, we're just going to stay in our hotel because we're staying at the Universal Dockside Hotel. And we've got a really great food court kind of thing downstairs, which has got lots of good food options that aren't too pricey. So I think we're just going to stay in the hotel tonight. We're still we've done a lot today. And we only landed yesterday, so I think we're starting to kind of get a little bit tired as well. So we don't want to push ourselves too far by going out this evening as well. Saying that, who knows what's going to happen. If anything else does happen, I'll show you and I'll take you along. But I think that's a really good start to a Florida trip without doing the parks. So unless I show you otherwise, I'll see you tomorrow. Good morning and welcome to day 2 of our Orlando trip. The weather is looking a bit ominous today. We've been seeing on the news and also on our phones on the weather app that it's like heavy rain is expected and there's also storms due and things like that, so it's a bit in and out. So we're not entirely sure what to do today, but one thing that we have done is made a little Google map and dropped a load of pins of places that we wanted to visit while we're here in Orlando. So I think what the plan is to kind of play it by ear with weather and see what else we're going to do when we're in those areas. So that would be a tip. And by the way, I'm planning to do a little video with some tips. If you want to see that, then just let me know. But I think that's the plan today. I think we're going to head towards 1 or 2 of the dropped pins and then just see what happens with the weather and what happens with the day. We've got a ton of stuff that we want to do here in Orlando without any theme parks, so come along with us and we'll just see where we end up today. So our first stop of the day is here at City Walk at Universal Studios. So I don't know if you know about City Walk or not, but I'll explain to you what it is. So Universal Studios and Islands of Adventures theme parks are right next to each other. And just before then you've got the Universal City Walk, which is like an entertainment district. It's got shops, restaurants, bars, loads of fun stuff to do, and it's completely free. So this is our first stop of the day and I'm so excited to be here. Hello Kitty crossed with Chucky, and there are so many cool things that I want. I'm slightly losing my mind already, but first of all, look at this amazing Hello Kitty Chucky doll. If this was a keychain, this would be coming home with me immediately. I want this Spirit jersey. This mug is amazing. Like, look at this doll. Everything in here is adorable, and also this doll. If I had room, this would be coming home with me immediately. So I think what I think I'm going to have to do is like have a look around the store. By the way, we are in one of the stores that has got all of the different Universal merch. So we were just looking at some of the Halloween Horror Nights merch. This is some of the Hello Kitty Chucky merch. So I think I'm going to have a really good look around all the shops before deciding what exactly I'm going to bring home. If you didn't know as well, like one of the major themes that they've got at Universal is Harry Potter. So we're in the Harry Potter section of the shop and there is so much cool stuff. I'm a big Harry Potter fan and so I'm trying to stop myself from going absolutely crazy buying all of the merch. But I've got Horror Nights, Harry Potter, Hello Kitty, there's just so much stuff that I want already. We just found a quiet spot, well quiet-ish, around the corner of Voodoo Donuts. Just for me to talk to you a little bit about City Walk, because I realised that when we came in, it was probably very loud and you couldn't really understand what I was saying very clearly. Basically, City Walk is an area that leads onto the Universal Park and the Islands of Adventure Park. And here is where all the shops are. There's like Voodoo Donuts, there's bars, there's restaurants, there's all of the merch you can get inside the parks. You can also get on City Walk. And right now we're here in October, so it's time for Halloween Horror Nights. So you can find all of the Horror Nights merch in the shops as well. So you've got all of the Wicked stuff, you've got Horror Nights, you've got Harry Potter, Hello Kitty, Super Nintendo, all of the themes that are running throughout both parks you've got in the shops here. And this is one of our most favourite places to come and spend some time. So I've made some purchases, but I just thought I'd give you a bit of a context as to where we are. So if you can see behind me, that is Universal. I'm on City Walk, and then behind me over here is my husband, but also that is Islands of Adventure. So that kind of shows you a little bit more context about the location of City Walk. But like I said, it is completely free. Anybody can come here. I mean, if you drive here, you have to pay for parking, but otherwise you can come and you can go on the buses for free, and you don't have to pay to enter or anything. So you can just spend a few hours here having a little shop around. So we decided to walk right up to the Universal entrance because we absolutely love Universal. Haven't we been so many times? Yeah. It's one of our most favourite places, and obviously this is a park-free trip, so we're not actually coming into the park, but we wanted to walk up to the entrance to see all of the different Halloween Horror Night stuff. And we basically walked right up to the gate, which is as close as we can get without having a ticket. And it was so exciting to see through about all of the Halloween Horror Nights props and setup and things like that. But even just being here, even if you're not actually going into the park, the atmosphere is still there. It's really exciting. So we've come right up to the front of the entrance of the park. We're still in City Walk area, so we're going to go back round now. But isn't it so exciting to be here?
No, it's wicked. I kind of want to go in, but also
I know.
I'm like, nah.
It's kind of making us think, because Halloween Horror Nights, if you didn't know, is a separate ticketed event. So even if you're going to the park in the day, that doesn't mean that you get admission to the event at the night. You have to have separate tickets for that. So we're umming and ahhing about whether to do Horror Nights as a separate ticketed event this time. We're not entirely sure, just because it is so expensive, and also because the weather is looking so questionable while we're here.
And we've got 1,001 things we want to do.
We have, and we've done it also so many other times. But I was just seeing, can you see in the background, there's a Wicked poster.
Yeah.
The thing that I love about being here at Universal is all of the movie props and movie sets and posters and things like that. Like, we're massive film nerds, so just to be here is so exciting. But yeah, for now we're going to stay on City Walk. Whether or not we decide to do Horror Nights another night is another thing, but for now we're going to stay on City Walk. actually do is you can come down a side entrance off of the Universal Park, and you can walk down this beautiful area to the Lowe's Portofino Bay Hotel and also to the Hard Rock Hotel. We've never done either before, and the park and City Walk was looking really, really busy, so we wanted to have a bit more of a peaceful experience. So we've decided to come and do this walk, and it's absolutely gorgeous, and again, completely free of charge. So just to fill you in on what we just done, you obviously saw us walking to the hotels, the Universal hotels, and just as we were about to come back, we saw that it's raining and it's really loud music, but we saw that there was a boat coming, so we hopped on the boat. Within 5 minutes we'd had a lovely boat ride and we were back here at City Walk, and we're now just about to go into Voodoo Donuts. So as you can see, we're back now in our hotel room, and that is because the heavens absolutely opened and we are absolutely drenched. My hair is frizzy, my makeup's half come off, my t-shirt is drenched, so I need to blow dry that off. But basically we made it about halfway around City Walk before it absolutely started tipping it down. So we're staying at Dockside Universal, which is minutes away from City Walk, so we thought we'll do the other half another time. We'll go back to the hotel, get ourselves dried off, and then decide what our next plan is. So I think now our next plan is something inside, so we're thinking a mall or an outlet or something like that. But that's one of the things I wanted to say as well, is just when you're in Florida, you can never quite tell what the weather's going to do, especially if you come in this time of year, the kind of like October, where it's like rainy season. So just be prepared to change your plans at the last minute if you have to. About 20 minutes later, we have got ourselves together, come down the road a little bit, and we're now at the Florida Mall. So this is yesterday we went to a different mall. Obviously that was a more high-end mall where you've got like really luxury brands like Chanel and YSL and things like that. The Florida Mall has much more of your normal high street shops. It's absolutely enormous, and the parking outside is free. It's a really good way to spend some time for a couple of hours in Orlando, and also it's a really good thing to do when it's raining, and it's absolutely hammering it down right now. So we're about to go into Florida Mall. This morning we spent a little bit of time around the pool because we woke up and it was actually sunny, which it usually is in Florida, but while we've been here the weather's been a little bit hit and miss and it's been raining quite a bit. So we woke up and saw clear skies and we were like, get down to the pool ASAP. So we did that for a couple of hours this morning, then we've come back upstairs, got showered and got dressed, and now we're off to do a few of our other things that are on our list to do Orlando theme park free. So I'm not entirely sure where we're going to end up. There are a few places we want to go to, but I will keep you up to date and follow along with us to see what we do. Our first stop today is another Barnes & Noble, and I know I went into a Barnes & Noble the other day. That was more so just to have a peek while we were on our way to other places. This is a full-on shopping at Barnes & Noble, or I don't know, because we've only bought hand luggage, so if I do end up picking anything up, we're going to have to buy a suitcase. So I'm not sure if I am actually going to go shopping or what, but I'm going to have a good thorough look around today. I'm going to put a couple of clips of Barnes & Noble in this video for you to see what it looks like and the area and things like that, but otherwise I'm going to do a separate video about shopping in Barnes & Noble otherwise. So if I've already done that by the time this video goes up, I will link that in the description. If not, just go to my channel and look out for that, and yeah, I'll be putting that video up separately. But I'm very excited to go into Barnes & Noble. It looks absolutely enormous, so God knows how long I'm going to be in here for, but I'm very excited. Next stop of the day is a little bit of a random one, but we went into Barnes & Noble for me to have a look at the books, and our next stop is a baseball card trading shop, and that's for Adam. He's gotten into his like sports cards and trading cards and things like that. So we found here in Orlando that there are a few different sports cards and trading cards places. So we've come across to one of them today. It looks very small and it's in a very random area. We're next to like a highway and a Waffle House and a few little bits and pieces, but other than that, it's like one of those places on the side of the road in America where there's just like a few random things. Who knows what it's going to be like? Let's go and have a look. If you thought the trading card stop was random, be prepared for the next one. So our next stop is just a quick in and out. I think it's just something funny that we want to see. But as we were driving to Barnes & Noble this morning, we noticed that there was a Hulk Hogan's wrestling shop. So that is our next stop. And yeah, it's going to be super random, I guess. the hotel for a little break in between things that we're doing, just to let you know about the Hulk Hogan's wrestling shop. We were literally in and out within, I was going to say seconds, we were probably in there minutes. But it's just really, as you'd expect, a whole load of Hulk Hogan merch with a big wrestling ring in the centre. We were hoping there'd be more other wrestling stuff, but there wasn't. But then we made a very important stop on the way back to the hotel, and that is to Taco Bell. I know this probably sounds really random and stupid, especially if you're American, but I've wanted to try Taco Bell for a really, really long time. I couldn't find on their ordering screens what I wanted to order, which was a black bean burrito, because I'm vegetarian. So I had to order a beef cheese burrito and then remove the beef and add the other things on to basically make it the same. So this is my first Taco Bell that I've ever tried, and so I thought I would try it with you guys. So I ordered 2 sauces and I've only got one. I ordered the avocado ranch sauce and the nacho cheese sauce, and they haven't given me the avocado ranch, which is super annoying. But let's have a look what this looks like. It looks super squishy. But I see, okay, this is the grilled cheese burrito, and it's a vegetarian one, but I see this online all the time. Let me just sort myself out and then I'll be back with you to try it. Okay, I'm here. I did a bit random. I've got a grilled cheese burrito with cheese sauce and not the avocado ranch, because that's what I wanted to try it with. But the pot of the cheese sauce is really hot, which I wasn't expecting. It feels a little bit greasy, so let me get one of these. Okay, here we go. My first ever try of a Taco Bell. And this is a grilled cheese burrito. It's basically vegetarian black bean. Okay, let me try that one again. I thought that I saw beef and I freaked out, but I didn't. I saw rice. It's very good. Hot, spicy. Spicier than I thought it would be, actually. But thumbs up for Taco Bell. That was very meh. Okay. If I was scoring it out of 5, I'd probably rate like a 3. And I know I probably got a really boring order because I didn't know what to order and because I'm vegetarian. But it was okay. Like, it was way spicier than I thought it would be. It was a bit like soggier and softer than I thought it would be. Like when I see people eating the grilled cheese burritos on Instagram, they always look really like crusty and like just, I don't know, like solid. But this was felt a bit like soft. And it was okay. It was like nothing to write home about. It's one of those things I would have rather saved the calories and not had it. But I've had it now anyway, and we are just going to have a quick freshen up, and we're going to go on to Tom's Watch Bar, which is a sports bar, and we're going there because it's a game of, oh my God, let me get this right. Okay, it's a game of American football. It's Buccaneers, who is Adam's team. And we're in Florida. Buccaneers are a Florida team, Tampa Bay Buccaneers. So we're going to go watch them while we're here, and we're going to go do that at Tom's Watch Bar. So as you just saw, we went to Tom's Watch Bar, and it was such a cool experience, but also it was the loudest place on earth. I think the only places I've been that is louder than that are gigs, but that was insanely loud. But it was amazing. It was such a good atmosphere. Basically what happens is, because we didn't know, we thought you just walked in like any other normal bar, but what happens is you go in and then you queue up and the front desk asks you what game you're there to see, And so we were there to see a Buccaneers game, so we told them that, and then they go and seat you in an area of the bar where you can see that particular screen. But saying that, there were millions of Buccaneers screens around, so we could have really seen it wherever. But the screens are absolutely enormous. It's like being at the cinema. But they're everywhere, and it is, like I said, it is truly the loudest place on earth. Right now we're taking shelter in the car to go into Walmart because it's absolutely peeing it down with rain, but I think we've got a quick break in the rain here, so I might quickly dart in. So our next stop, and probably our last stop for the night because we've had another busy day, is Walmart. Now, sorry the lighting's a bit mad, I've got like weird lighting going on in the room, but I just wanted to show you something that I found which was so cool because I didn't even know that these things existed, and then when I saw them in Walmart I was like, there is no way that I can go home without those. So I was just having a cruise around Walmart, and you know how I've been reading the Powerless series recently. Look what I found. A paid-in grey and a Kai Azza Funko Pop. I didn't even know that these things existed, and when I found them I was like, there is absolutely no way that I can go home without them. And another thing that I thought was super cool was that, you know how in the book it makes a big deal that Payden has 28 freckles over her nose? I counted them and she does actually have 28 freckles. So I'm so happy with my purchases here. Just to let you know, we went to Tom's Watch Bar and it was really fun, super loud. I bought a few other things today, and from the card shop Adam ended up buying a card and also a mystery box which he hasn't opened yet. But it's been another really busy day. It's been on and off raining loads. I probably look absolutely insane in the lighting right now, but it's okay. So yeah, but we've had another really busy day. So now it's starting to get dark and we're just going to come back to the room. We don't really want any dinner tonight because I had obviously that Taco Bell and I'm just not really that hungry. So I'm just going to have a cookie, which I got from Walmart. I've heard a lot of things about these cookies. So I'm going to have a cookie and a cup of coffee, decaf coffee, and that's it. So that's it for today. Tomorrow we have the day that I've been looking forward to for the entire holidays and 4 months. So I can't wait to show you that tomorrow, and I'll see you then. Bye. Hi everyone, I hope you've enjoyed watching along so far of our first few days in Orlando Park Free. I was intending to do one big vlog, but actually when I got home and started putting all the clips together, I had so much that it was just too long. So I've decided to split it into 2 parts. So this was part 1. I really hope you've enjoyed watching along up until now. Part 2 will be coming next week. So if you're interested in other things you can do in Orlando without doing the parks, then make sure you tune in and watch next week. Please do like this video if you've enjoyed up until now, and also subscribe to my channel to make sure that you see next week's video as well, and lots of other Florida videos to come. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you soon. Thank you. Bye.